Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I will give you a complete guide on the character AS, covering his skills, gear recommendations, and his effectiveness across PvE and PvP modes in Seven Knights Rebirth. Let's get started. His basic attack deals damage equal to his 100% of physical attack to the enemy. On upgrading his skill, the damage value will increase from 100% to 130% of physical attack. Since his basic attack depends on physical attack, it means you have to prioritize physical attack instead of the magic attack through the gears. In the active skills, his Lunar Slash will chooses 3 enemies based on the fact that who have highest number of buffs than the other. Then he reduces the buff duration of them. The buff reduction will be effective till 2 turns. Also, for the chosen 3 enemies, he deals defense ignoring damage of 70% of his physical attack up to 2 times, which means he inflicts defense ignoring damage total of 140% of physical attack. After his skill upgrade, the damage value will be increased from 70% to 85%. That is, the final damage value will be 170% of his physical attack. Also, after evolving him to transcendence, he unlocks another layer of his skill which allows him to inflict heal reduction on the 3 chosen enemies for 3 turns. His another active skill called as Bloom Slash allows him to target all enemies and deal damage to them is equal to 140% of his physical attack. He inflicts on them the physical vulnerability debuff, causing them to receive 17% more physical damage. This physical vulnerability debuff lasts for 3 turns. In addition to these, it decreases the block rate of all enemies by 25% for the 3 turns. After the skill enhancement, he will be able to reduce the block rate of all enemies by 33% and remove 2 debuffs from the 3 of his allies chosen at random. His ultimate skill inflicts defense reduction and healing reduction on all enemies, and the debuff lasts until the battle. The defense will be reduced by 20% while the healing will be reduced by 44%. He allows for himself a set of buffs, including the guts buff, which helps him to survive with 1 HP whenever he is being one shot. However, this buff will be effective only for one time during the battle. That means he will be killed on second time if he again receives fatal damage. In addition to these, he grants himself a barrier equal to 135% of his physical attack for the 3 turns when he survives with 1 HP due to the guts buff on himself. The barrier is like a shield which absorbs the damage and hence will keep the hero's HP safe. The skill enhancement will upgrade his debuff and buff values for example, defense will be reduced by 24% when he applies defense reduction on enemies, and the barrier can absorb damage up to the 155% of his physical attack. At Transcendence 6, he will be able to add a buff on him through the ultimate skill, which increases his effect hit rate by 64%, and this buff will last for the entire battle. So, based on his skills, the Ace is a perfect choice for PvP modes like Arena, Advanced Arena, Guild War, etc. His Guts buff increases his sustainability in the battle. The multiple debuffs he imposes on enemies makes them weaker, hence ensuring a smooth victory for the team. So if you are concerned about making a perfect PvP team, the character Ace is a worthy choice to try him in battle. Other than PvP, his skills are worth trying in PvE modes too, but only against those enemies which are not resistant against physical attack damage. In conclusion, Ace is a reliable and powerful unit for PvP modes thanks to his survivability and buff control and permanent debuffs. While his PvE performance depends on enemy resistance, he remains a strong option in the right situations. If you found this guide useful, leave a like and subscribe for more Seven Knights Rebirth content.